Hello everyone, I'm Tofu, we're on Ewetopia, my all-sheep island, and, as you can see, Hans is in boxes, so we'll be going on a villager hunt. Bit of a sudden one, but hey, it's all good fun. I guess Hans caught wind of me mocking him during my last build video, where he was just constantly in the way, and he's decided he wanted to leave, but I'm cool with that. It means that we can look for one of the many sheep available. I've got 50 tickets on me, so let's do this. So, first island, very stormy, very, miserable looking, but that's fine. Obviously we're looking for sheep today, and to be honest, I want to focus mostly on snooty sheep, because I don't have a snooty on the island. So that would mean Barbara, Cashmere, Timbra, or Willow. This is neither of them, that's Anchovy. Okay looking bird. Not particularly one I'm interested in, one way or another, but obviously certainly not on Sheep Island. But yeah, my plan is to try and hunt for one of the snooty sheep that I've just mentioned. If we get to the last, say, 10 tickets and I just happen to find any sheep, I will be taking them. So, yeah, there's always a chance for any sheep to turn up on the island, but we shall see how it goes. So you may wonder why I've only given myself 50 tickets as opposed to 100 or more. And basically, I found that because I'm hunting for sheep, it's been relatively easy. I managed to get a sheep every time I've gone on a hunt for this island, so I want to try and give myself a little bit of a struggle. But I don't necessarily want to always succeed. Obviously, great if, if it does happen, then fantastic. But yeah, maybe sometimes I just want a bit of a struggle. This is Peggy, by the way, and she's quite a cute-looking pig. I've never really considered her for any of my islands. That's not going to start now, unfortunately for her, but yeah, she's alright. So, in the odd chance that I can't find one of the snooty sheep I'm after, or in the last 10 tickets, just any sheep for that matter, I do have an extra ticket on me. So that 51st ticket will be basically who we take home, regardless of who it is. So, it's the equivalent of an autofill, but we're actually using a ticket. This is Naomi, and I really do not like Naomi, so I'm going to put out a fire and run away. I'm not going to talk to her. That's just how I feel about her. Onwards, Wilbur. But now all that's out of the way and we know exactly who I'm after and what's going to happen if I don't happen to find a sheep, I wanted to say just a beyond massive thank you to every single one of you that has subbed to me, as I've recently just hit over 1k subs and it feels amazing. Just the idea that that many people are willing to subscribe to me and just follow the silly videos about Animal Crossing that I do is just really humbling and kind of breathtaking, mind-blowing. All of that is just, it just really blows me away. This is Felicity, by the way. Just wanted to address that because she is adorable and didn't want to lose track over the fact that I actually did find a cute villager whilst I'm thanking all you beautiful people for subbing to me. So again, thank you very much, guys. It really means the world to me. I did want to try and prepare some kind of, I guess, special event for me hitting 1k, but to be honest, the support I've had since the trivia video came out has been absolutely phenomenal, and in the 2 weeks that that's been up, I've gained like 300 subs. It's been absolutely crazy. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe throwing out there a Q&A session, maybe while doing a villager hunt, and you guys can ask me questions just about Animal Crossing, about my life in general, then I'll answer them during the hunt. If that's something that might interest you, then let me know down in the comments below, whilst I ignore Zoe and run off to the next island, I guess. And I know I mentioned it a lot during my my previous build video, but yeah, I'm blown away by the reception that the trivia video got. It made all the hardship of editing it just worthwhile, and that everyone seems to enjoy it. Everyone gave it like loads of love and support. It's still getting views now. It's, yeah, just again mind-blowing, really incredible, and definitely makes me want to do more, because if people love it that much, then yeah, I should just give them what they want, I suppose. That was Iggly, by the way, and I'm not particularly interested in Iggly, so we shall move on. And our first bamboo island, who are we going to find? By the way, guys, much like the previous video that I released, I am still full of hay fever, so I am very sniffly, very sneezy, have to constantly blow my nose, so apologies if you can hear any of that jazz on the mic. This is Pango, by the way. She's okay, but not someone we're going to consider. But yeah, it definitely feels like my hay fever is worse today than it was during that build video. So that's fun. But I've taken an antihistamine, I've got the little eye mist spray thing to try and wet my eyes. I've got lozenges right next to me, loads of tissue, so I'm prepared. Much like anyone who suffers from allergies, I'm wanting this to go away. It's just, yeah, it's really dragging on and it makes me feel awful, especially when I have to go to work and the ventilation at work is terrible. So yeah, it's just hot, stuffy, and then I'm full of like cold-like symptoms, and it's not cool. Speaking of not cool, here's Sylvia. Oh, that's very harsh on her, but I'm not interested in Sylvia. Goodbye, Sylvia. Good luck finding someone that wants you on their island. Again, it feels really harsh, but there you go. At least I can still hear things out of my ears. Last time Mumsy got ill, she lost hearing in her, I believe it was her right ear, for the longest time. This is Dell. Hello, Dell. It's kind of cool, but meh, I'm not really into Dell that much. Certainly not for this island, obviously. We're after sheep. I'm pretty sure he's modelled to look like a submarine or a battleship. I'm not sure which one, though. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, moving on to the next island. So who are we going to find this time? Is this ticket number 10? I'm not sure. It's another anteater. It's Annalisa. It is. I'm surprised I got that right, but there you go. I see her enough, so I should know her name by now. So, I know in my last video I mentioned that I was looking to do a build on Jailtown, my crime island. And I had a rough plan for that build, but it's taking a lot longer than I want it to. Basically, it's not coming together how I would like. But yeah, this villager hunt really worked out well because Hans just wanted to leave, and so whilst it is pretty sudden and it wasn't in my plans, it gives me a little bit of a buffering time between me just trying to work out what I actually want to do on the Jailtown build and then obviously getting it recorded and released. This is Molly, and she is adorable. Look at her. It's just cuteness all round. And it feels bad, but I'm going to be leaving her here. Very nice to see, though. Okay, who do we have? It's Harry, resident of Jailtown. Look at him. Big, beautiful boy. Ugh. Well, as I already have him on Jailtown, and he's obviously not a sheep, I won't be taking him this time round. So, we must away. Ooh, it's our first Anticipation Mountain. Right, let's bust out the trusty handy-dandy ladder and see who we're going to get in 3, 2, 1. Dramatic pan! Oh, it's Bones. Hello, Bones. You cuteness, you. One of those characters that I would like to have in the future, but obviously, yeah, not a sheep, so we must leave them behind, and it's kind of sad. Much like Molly. I guess the idea of finding a sheep that isn't one of the snooties, so Eunice, Muffy, Pietro, or Vesta. If I see them before the last 10 tickets, it's going to be really difficult to walk away, because I would like a snooty girl. This is Piper, and she is not a sheep, she is not a snooty girl, she is a peppy bird. She's pretty cute in a sort of plain way, right? I know that Mumsy had her. I don't know if she's still got her, but she definitely had her at some point. And yeah, she kind of likes her. Are we going to get lucky this time? Where are we going? To the right, obviously. It's Bianca. I'm going to have to just double check because something in my brain is telling me I'm wrong, even though I don't think that's the case. It is Bianca. Hello. Moral of the story is never listen to my brain when I think I'm wrong. Because clearly I'm always right. Regardless of what happens. Regardless of all the times I'm wrong, I'm always right. I guess I haven't mentioned anything about settles other than the fact that obviously I would like a sheep still. So I have a couple of settles in mind that are non-sheep. So Shep, as he is meant to be a sheepdog, it makes sense that he would be on a sheep island. You can obviously round up the sheep whenever I want their attention, something like that. And a few people have thrown comments out there, and I also had the idea of having a wolf in sheep's clothing. And I've got one or two wolves, that I have in mind for that, but I'm not going to reveal who they are right now, so if they happen to come in the last 10 tickets, I guess it'll be a nice surprise for you. And who do we have this time? It's another kangaroo, it's Astrid. I'm trying to hop over the river, but it wasn't letting me. For some reason, I actually saw Astrid, and it looked like the shirt was like a little tuxedo or something, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't wear a tuxedo, and clearly she doesn't. It's just a black t-shirt with, I'm not even sure what kind of a logo that is. Is it meant to be like a little whale or something? I don't know. But yeah, it threw me a second because it looked like she was wearing a tux, and yeah, I mean, if she wants to be fashionable, good for her, but I'm gonna run away now. Okay, Sister Fruit Island, let's see who we can find here. Someone good? Someone good? Sheep? I don't think that was a sheep. I'm pretty sure I saw Bubbles in the horizon. Where are you? There you are, it's Bubbles! I know some people on the magical world of YouTube have beef with Bubbles. I am indifferent to her. She's okay. She certainly hasn't lived on any of my islands, and I've not had to have any chance with drama with her, but yeah, she's fine. Random note, if you happen to hear a lot of banging and clattering around in the background, there is a bin lorry or garbage truck collecting the bins and doing their rounds today, so apologies for that. This is Phil, and he looks fabulous. Not sure about his train conductor shirt, but that's fine. A quick change of clothes and would make him like 100% more fabulous, which, is that even possible? I don't know, but surely we could find something. Anyway, I'm going to move on because that is not a sheep, obviously, so yeah. Wilbur, next island. So hopefully the bin lorry clattering around wasn't too noticeable, and yeah, didn't get picked up on the mic. This is Quinn, by the way. Good looking eagle. Resident of Tanglewood, my jungle island. But yeah, we have a portable air conditioning unit, and as the UK has been getting warmer, I've got that on, and so the window has to be open for the, I guess, vent hose to be outside. But it does mean that obviously any noises from the outside just seem a lot louder than they usually are. And I mentioned obviously it's getting warm in the UK. It is warm, and being British, there is a legal requirement to moan about the weather regardless of whether it's warm, raining, cold, you know, you've got to moan about it in one way or another. But as far as actual warmth, it's not that hot. Like, I have a friend in California that I was talking to recently, and I think they said it got to about 109 Fahrenheit, which, honestly, I don't deal in Fahrenheit, so I had to look it up, and it's around 40 degrees C. Nah, that's just not cool. Speaking of not cool, is that a bit harsh on Buzz? I don't know. There are some that really like Buzz. I'm not sure about him. He's alright. He's pretty inoffensive. Just, I don't know, I think there's better eagles out there. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but there we go. Not had too many anticipation mountains in this hunt so far, but who do we think we're going to find on the top? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh no, it's Pee-wee, I'm pretty sure I'm going to run away. No. I just got rid of Hans, I don't want another gorilla. Okay, someone better than Pee-wee. It's not a particularly high bar to have to get over. It's Wade. He's kind of cute. Not too bad. I would say he's definitely better than Pee-wee, but not someone we're after. So we shall move on. We are getting close to our halfway point, and there is Gale in the horizon. On the horizon, I should say. Hello, cuteness. Yeah, I've never had Gale myself. I know my wife has definitely had her several times and is a firm favourite of hers. But we must move on to the next island, because obviously she's not a sheep. Maybe once we get to the halfway point, I'll do a quick fire round of 10 and just run over, say their name, and then move on. Just speed up the process a little bit. Okay, someone good. Someone fluffy, like sheep-like. Oh, it's not a sheep, but it is someone good. It's one of my faves. Gonna hop over the river and say hello to this fabulous, gorgeous girl. Hello, Francine. Oh, I wish I could have you on one of my islands again. One day I will reunite with you, but there you go. That's not today, unfortunately. Wilbur, take me away. Okay, so like I mentioned, I'm going to do a quick fire round of just 10 tickets, run over to the villager, say who they are, and then obviously move on. So, let's do this. First villager we have is Olaf, and no thank you. Oh, and that butterfly just morphed through his face. And second in our quick fire round is Frobert? It is Frobert. Surprised I pulled that name out of my brain somewhere, but yeah, he's alright. And we have Zell. He's cool, but not today. It's very miserable in game, isn't it? We have a penguin, it's Tex. Didn't actually recognise him because he's wearing a different outfit. And it's Harry again. Although he looks a little bit more kind of together when he's wearing his rain clothes. Not less slovenly, I guess. Weird. Is Harry our first dupe? I think he might be. And next we have Tank. He's alright, but not someone we're after, so we must move on. We have Simon. Yeah. It's nice to see that he matches his rain clothing with his eye mask like thing. Yeah. Look who it is. And he's going to just pretend he doesn't recognise me. But we all know this boy. And let's run away, because I don't want Hans again. And we have Olive, and she's adorable. Oh, I like the pink hat and coat. Very pleasing pink. Almost matches her ears. The inner ears, I guess. And our last quick ticket is Hippo. Not the best way to finish off. Okay, so back to our regular style of villager hunt, and will we find a sheep in these last 15 tickets? We're not going to find a sheep now, because there's Sydney. Let's just say hello to her. She is pretty cute. Hello, Sydney. Yeah, she's adorable. I've only ever had Melba as far as the koalas. Well, I did have Ozzy in my New Leaf town, and I really wasn't keen, and I got rid of him as soon as I could. But yeah, Melba's the only one I've had in New Horizons. So a random thing, it's probably been a little while since the Nintendo Direct now, but it's kind of put to bed some of the rumours that we're going to get a port of New Leaf, or certainly for the moment anyway, on the Switch or the Switch 2. This is Stu. I just had to rhyme that because, you know, why not? But obviously they've announced all their game releases that are coming out soon, or the next year. And yeah, obviously there's a new Zelda game in which you play as Zelda to rescue Link, which looks kind of cool. They've got Metroid Prime 4, the new Mario and Luigi game, and then a bunch of remakes and JRPGs and things like that. So some of them look pretty interesting. I guess the most interesting for me would be the Zelda game. But yeah, unsurprisingly, the news of the Nintendo Direct and all the games they are releasing has kind of put a lid on any Animal Crossing rumours that were flowing around the internet, mostly YouTube. Here's Zoe again. I'm not really sure why I spoke to her, but there you go. I mean, it is a shame, obviously. We would like to hear some Animal Crossing news, but I never really expected anything to be announced, certainly at this Direct. But there you go. Maybe next time. I imagine maybe next year we might hear something, like plans of the game in development, something like that. I'd like to hope anyway. Did you guys watch the Nintendo Direct? Are there any games that are being released that you're looking forward to? I guess in the future, near or far. This is Bud, I think. Is that your name? It is. Cool. I don't really like you, Bud. You give me those kind of weird uncle vibes, and I'm not into that. Yeah, goodbye. Put out your fire, and over the river, and run away. Okay, another Anticipation Mountain. We're going to find the sheep at the top. I just know it. Ladder out. Fabulous. 3, 2, 1. Reveal that sheep! It's Olive again. All the dupes are coming out. Did I see Olive on this exact island last time as well? I think I did. Not cool, Olive. Not cool. So we're into our final 10 tickets. So this is major settle territory. So I'm just looking for a sheep now. Doesn't have to be a snooty. Just a sheep will do. But that is not a sheep, it's Cephalobot. I'm gonna just double check he is there. There he is. He was hiding behind a tree. I would even obviously settle with Shep or a lovely wolf character to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is a real struggle. This is the first time I've actually had to struggle on Ewetopia, which I kind of wanted, I suppose, but now it's a battle of the luck of the sheep versus the miserable rainy weather, because generally speaking, rainy weather tends to win out, and I have a terrible, terrible hunt when the weather's like this in the game, so only time will tell, I guess. Okay, come on. I'm feeling the luck of the sheep. Just give me a sheep. Oh, that's not a sheep, but it's an adorable girl. It's Meringue. Ah, the cuteness that is Meringue. Very sweet girl. Pun intended. So just a reminder, in case you have forgotten, I do have an extra ticket on me, and the plan is that if I don't find a sheep or Shep or one of the wolves to settle within the 50 tickets, I will be taking whoever is on that 51st ticket, regardless of who it is. So hopefully we don't get to that point, but we have Aussie, and no thank you. Like I said, I had him in New Leaf, and yeah, I wasn't keen. I think he's had a bit of a glow up since New Leaf, I must admit, but it didn't help that he was one of those characters that plonked his house right in the middle of the orchard, and you can only move like one tree a day, so it took me a while to get that kind of how I liked, and then he ruined it, so yeah, not in my good books. And who do we have this time? Someone good, someone good. Who have we got? It's a wolf, it's Chief. It's a good character, but Chief isn't one of the two that I was thinking of, and I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to leave Chief behind solely for the fact that I've had him before on one of my islands. He was on my Japan-themed island of Shimizu, and I do like him, but no, we're gonna move on. Okay, Waterfall Island. Pan the camera down. I don't feel like I've had too many of these islands, so is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Hopefully it's a good omen. And 3, 2, 1. Who have we got? It's Beardo. I don't mind Beardo. He is the quote-unquote mayor of Jailtown, but I'm not taking him for Ewetopia. I think one Beardo's enough, so we don't need another one. Okay, so we have 5 tickets including this before we have to use the dreaded autofill ticket. And I was about to say 3, 2, 1, but there's Tucker. Ruining the anticipation. Ruining the good times. You're not a sheep, Tucker. Goodbye. This is shaping up to be my unluckiest villager hunt for a good long while. There's Aussie in the background. I'm not going to hop over and talk to him. No, thank you. Obviously, there's still time. We can still find a sheep or one of my settles. I've just got to have faith. Believe in the heart of the cards. That's not a sheep. I was going to say that's not a chicken, but it definitely is a chicken. Hello, Ava. Probably the best designed chicken in my opinion, but no, not someone I'm settling with. Goodbye, Ava. Okay, game, do me a solid. Sheep? It is not a sheep. Is that Prince? Maybe Tad? No, it was Prince. Okay. So I guess we're leaving it. Last ticket of the 50. Or, like I said, the dreaded autofill ticket. Gonna leave Prince behind in his rainy kingdom. Must admit, I'm not feeling too good about this one. Who do we have? Oh, it's Felicity again. Hello, cuteness. Ah, you are adorable, and I do like you, but it's kind of sad seeing you again. This is meant to be a sheep. Why can't you be a sheep? I guess we're leaving it to Lady Fate, and she will decide who we take home on our next ticket. Okay, moment of truth. I have no more tickets left. I've got to take whoever is on this island. And we've got... Oh no! No! I just got rid of Hans. I don't want chops. Oh! Oh, that's not the result I wanted. Well, fair is fair. I did say I would take whoever's on ticket 51. Zoink. Oh. My first true failure of Ewetopia. Don't come to my island. No. Well, this was a bust. I take back everything I said about wanting a struggle. I just want this island to be nothing but rainbow, sunshine, happiness, and sheep all the time. Well guys, I guess I'm going to call today's episode here. I definitely call that a bust. Don't know about you. It was not a sheep villager. Unfortunately, we have chops. But there you go, that's just the way the dice rolls sometimes. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit like and consider subscribing if you haven't done already. Hopefully by the next video I'll have a build for Jailtown all ready to go, and I would still like to tour some of your islands as well. So hopefully you're looking forward to that, and until next time, have a good one and hope to see you there. Cheers guys.